Okay, what is up, everyone? How y'all doing tonight? We are playing Pot Limit Omaha tonight. Pot Limit Omaha, which I do not know how to play. I know how to play, but I don't know zero strategy. I ain't no zero strategy, which is a double negative. I don't give a shit. How you guys doing? I'm running a little late today. I said I was going to start at 8 o'clock, but got some stuff to do. But yeah, let's jump right into it. I registered for a couple tournaments tonight, and let's get going. Like I said, I don't know what I'm doing, so I'm going to make tons of mistakes, but I like playing these games for the challenge and learning something new. I'm gonna make tons of mistakes. If you guys watched me during the winter event at all, I had no idea what I was doing there either. People were yelling at me in chat. It was pretty good times. But I had a pretty fun time either way. Alright, let me fix these titles here. It's a $200 PLO. And then we got the table one here. This is a $20. PLO. I'm gonna raise this up. This is pot limit, so I can only go so much. Can't go all in like a normal tournament. I think I can check this back. I'm not even gonna bother talking about strategy today because I don't know what it is, but I'm gonna pretend like I do. I only have a pair of nines here, so I don't mind checking this down. Yeah, a pair of jacks. All right, got aces with a suited ace here. We're gonna be aggressive. Obviously I'm late to this $20 one, and I'm starting with 30 bigs when I just bought in here. So we're gonna be on the short stack to start. Which is not the best way to learn a new game, is to start on the short stack, but is what it is. But yeah, let's jump over to the lobby real quick, check out what we're playing tonight. These are our three events. PLO, event 28 of the MISCOOP, low, medium, high, $20, $50, $200. I will be guessing at what I'm doing. I was planning on it, looking into some strategy, but I did that thing called procrastination and never got around to it. Got kind of busy. I'm just gonna raise this up. Got pretty busy with some work stuff, and unfortunately, it never came around. Never got around to playing. So we're going to just gonna play loose and aggressive because, you know, screw it, it'll be fun. Got lucky here on the river, I'm pretty sure. 9-10. Wait, what do he have? I mean, I knew I got lucky, but he got luckier than me. Oh, he had fives full. Yuck. I may not know PLO, but I feel like that was a cooler. All right, got trip kings here. Yeah, you gotta learn, you can only use 2 cards out of your 4 cards and use exactly three cards on the board. I know you typically want 2 suited hands. Probably good suited, 2 different types of suited connectors is probably pretty good starting hands. Aces with like ace, king, spades and diamonds or something like that, or a hand that can make a wrap, like kind of similar like on this $20 game. I have queen, jack, 9, 8. Don't know if this is strong enough to continue though without a pair, but that's like a wrap type of hand. If something like 10 jack comes on the flop, oh, that specific flop. So like this flop here, queen, 7, 9, I flop a 2 pair, but I also have a gut shot to the nuts. Flop a set of 7s here. Yeah, I plan on this being fast night. I might only stream. I kind of warned last night that I might play just for a little bit. Probably not too long, because A, I would be later, and B, I'm gonna get destroyed. But we'll see if we can have some fun here at least. Flop 2 pair in the $30 or the $20. Now, typically I'd raise here, but I think in PLO, because I don't have any clubs or straight cards or a set, raising might be a little too dangerous. He goes for pot size here. He could easily have a set of 8s. And now I'm curious, because I don't have clubs or a straight draw, if I should not be continuing. And I think since that's most of my stack, not sure exactly what to do here. Could easily be dominated. I'm gonna jam it in though. He has a set of 8s. Feel like that's a cooler. I'll re-enter this $20. Feel like I was so short stacked that I didn't have much of a chance there, but set of 8s versus ace king, top 2 pair. I don't think I'll be spending too much learning this game. Yeah, I think that's just kind of a cooler. I mean, that's the only thing I'm really getting smoked by. I don't know if he's doing that with ace 7, ace 8, king 8, but whatever. Tonight's more of a fun night, so I'm kind of just playing around, experimenting with the game, as it were. Yeah, for the... I'll jump over to the 200 right now. Got aces, the suited king. I think this is the only game. This is PLO tonight. That's a pretty bad flop. I don't have hearts, I don't have spades, I don't have a straight card. I just need to check this down pretty much. I think it's okay to bet a little bit. He's checked 3 times, so I think it's okay. Not really sure what to do with this hand. It's probably a raise, but We're just here to kind of screw around, learn the game a little bit. But yeah, if we jump here to lobby. Got PLO tonight. Tomorrow's the PKO. Another knockout tournament series. Three events there. And then Sunday's our big day with the mini main event, and high roller. It's a $1,400 day, so that's gonna be fun. And then to end it off, we got the Mixed Game Master on Monday, April 11th. And that is... Jump back over here. Make sure I'm not missing a hand here. That is, if we check out the structure, limit, deuce to 7, triple draw, limit Omaha high low, limit Raz, stud 8 or better, no limit hold'em, which we all know and love, PLO, which is what I'm playing tonight, and then it starts all over again. So it's an 8-game tournament, which I've never played before. I played the horse tournament and the 5-card draw tournament during the winter series. I finished third in the 5-card draw tournament. And then I played horse as well in that series, and I felt like I was card dead, even though I didn't really know any of the strategies. I felt like I was just not getting any playable hands. But this is horse is a 5-card or 5-game game. It's a 5-game game. The mixed game, 8-game mixed game master game is a tournament, I should say, is 8. So it's 3 more. So I've played almost all of those. I have not played deuce to 7 triple draw. I've always wanted to play, so this is a good chance to do that. And it's gonna be an interesting one. It's gonna be fun. Got some interesting games there. So got that to look forward to on next Monday, the April 11th coming up. But yeah, whenever I play mixed games or a game that obviously I don't know, I'm mainly doing it for fun. I don't take it too seriously because I have no intention to get better at the game. I mean, I do want to learn it a little bit just to get, slightly better so I don't make stupid plays, but it's not a game that I plan on playing a lot. It's not like I'm going to go fly out to the World Series of Poker and play a pot limit Omaha game or a tournament. Do not have any intentions for that, so I'll learn it a little bit, but I don't plan on learning it way more than I need to. Of course, I just started 10 minutes ago, but already we got a 5-minute break. I'll probably jump on one in a second, but yeah, I feel like I need to kind of jumped in this game a little bit later. Like I said, I'd start at 8 o'clock, but started only, according to my YouTube, 8:43, so only about 10 minutes ago. But as I said yesterday, gonna just jump on this a little late, play for a little bit, and then probably jump off. We'll see how lucky I can get in these games. Since we're talking, let's just jump on the old, oops, wrong hotkey here. Let's see, pot limit Omaha, can't even spell Omaha, starting hands. Let's see if we can learn pot limit Omaha together. All right, pot limit Omaha. What hands are best starting hands? All right, here we go. That's all the strategy you need for pot limit Omaha. Aces, ace king. It doesn't even say suited hands, which is kind of annoying. I feel like suited. Okay, here we go. Asterisks. All hands in the top 30 list must be double suited. So obviously Texas Hold'em, pocket aces and pocket kings are the best. But in this game, not only has to be pocket aces and pocket kings, but it has to be double suited. And of course, while I'm speaking, I'm getting this annoying message. Your current location is outside Michigan, which means they're going to kick me from this tournament. That's the most frustrating thing ever. Well, the stream might be shorter than it was planned. Ugh, this is so frustrating. Now, we were talking about getting on tilt yesterday. This is tilting for me. Why the hell? I have Wi-Fi enabled. I have an Ethernet cable plugged right into the state of goddamn Michigan, and I still can't get approved. That's frustrating. Guess we're gonna find out. Nope. Got it again. Kicked me out. Can't even hit the I'm back button. It's just. God damn it. Is it working? Did it go away? Nope, got another one. Alright, I'm gonna unplug my dongle here. Oh, fucking A. That's not what I wanted to show. Well, let me figure this out. Might take a second. course, I was muted, as per usual. Oh well. I was just bullshitting anyways. You guys didn't miss anything. When I'm multi-tabling and playing 3 tables of a game I suck at and don't know how to play, and dealing with my Wi-Fi dropping and the location services here on PokerStars keeps kicking me out. Hard to keep track of everything when your mind's in 20 different places at one time, but I'm a crazy fool. I like the challenge. Okay. Let me crack this back open. Fold this in real quick. Looks like these are all 8. Oh, these are 6 max. Ooh. I didn't even notice that. I thought these were just PLO games. These are 6 max PLO games. So I will be playing a lot of hands. This is gonna be fun. I'm excited. All right, top pot limit Omaha starting hands. It's the same bullshit from PokerStars or Texas Hold'em. Obviously, just suited. You want double suited. So this isn't just aces and kings. This is like ace of spades, king of spades. Ace of diamonds, king of diamonds. So yeah, just all Broadway. I mean, that's pretty much what you're looking at. Just Broadway double suited. Those are your top starting hands in PLO. That's easy enough. I can do that. The only non-Broadway in this entire top 30 list is Ace XX. So it could be like Ace 5 suited, Ace Deuce suited. So you basically just don't want low cards that are just unconnected like this 4-7. So, see, easy game. Pot limit Omaha, easy game. That's a lie. I have no idea what I'm doing. This is gonna be fun. This is gonna be tricky. 6-handed. All right, look at that. Double suited. I'm just kidding. Not double suited. I think I can still raise this though. 6. See, the difference is not only, I mean, you can't obviously, when you're 6-handed, let me zoom back up to that list. When you're 6-handed, you can't wait for hands like this. You gotta be playing a lot looser than that. So I'm not gonna listen to that list. Screw that list. I'm gonna make my own list. Ace queen with 10s. I think that's fine as a raise. There's one suit in there. What we got here? Queen. Of course, the trick is going to be playing 3 tournaments, learn this game. I don't have a king. Did get my straight though. Ace 10, king jack. Got to bet a little bit into 2 players. Wayne just let me know my mic's muted. Thanks. Yeah, that's a bad habit. I've tried not to do that too often, but at least I noticed. You'll start hearing me in a second. Thanks for letting me know, though, Wayne. Appreciate it. That's the downside of this long delay, is that I don't get. You guys won't hear the response for 3 more minutes, 4 more minutes. Raising a 3-bet, even though this is all Broadway stuff, I don't think that's strong enough to go with. Got a double pair here, but only 1 suited variation. Got to raise. We're gonna experiment here. We're gonna make mistakes. We're gonna play around. Here, great now. Oh, okay, cool. Thanks, Wayne. This is the fun part of a game that we don't know. Gonna have fun with it. I'm not gonna stress about a game that I don't know how to play. Needed to flop a set here. Had 2 opportunities and missed both times. Don't have a backdoor straight or flush really, but which is probably pretty rare in PLO. Just make sure my music's working today. I'm not gonna be rocking the headphones today, so. Yeah, so if you're just joining us, we're playing 3 pot limit Omaha games tonight. The Michigan Spring Championship of Online Poker, Event 28, low, medium, and high, which is a $20, a $50, and a $200. This is a different variation of poker that I know how to play, but I know pretty much no strategy. And when you don't know something, you just play and experiment, try different things, learn. Summer says, where's your hat? I am going to be sans hat tonight, ladies and gentlemen. You get to see the full-on new fresh haircut. It's about a week old now. Looks pretty good. Went shorter. It's pretty short. It's actually, this is the shortest my hair's been in 9 years, I want to say. I used to have the undercut where it was like shaved here and then like super long. So it came down to about my chin. So I have pretty long hair. But yeah, last couple of years I went back to a normal. I should say last year. Went back to a short haircut. I try to grow it out completely. At the start of COVID, I was like, well, I'm not going anywhere. Fuck it, let's go for it. And I grew it out and it was like way down here. Super long hair. So I went to the longest hair I've ever had to the shortest hair I've ever had within a 1.5 year span or so. But yeah, trying something different. I went to Florida about 2 weeks ago, and I had to get a haircut for an event that I was driving back to Michigan. And of course, the guy that I went to, I'm just going to fold here. I think I have 2 pair, but they're the bottom 2 pair. And I don't have a flush draw or straight draw really. So I'm just going to fold. Yeah, I went to a barber, and you know, you always gamble like a place that you've never been to before. Like for a man, if you want a decent haircut, you go to like a nice classic barber shop. Preferably something hipsterish. Is where I've been going the last couple of years. Some nice places with some different nice style choices. Some people avoid the being an adult, you kind of avoid the what's the standard franchises like Fantastic Sam's or whatever like that. That could be good or bad. I've definitely gone to that plenty of times, but yeah, so I went to a barber and he gave me like buzz cut, like military buzz cut. And it was all right. It looked fine, but it wasn't the best look I've had. But yeah, I've been growing it out, clean it up again for a wedding that I had this weekend. So it looks pretty good. It's not as military buzz cutty as it was. Triple tens looks pretty in my hand, but unfortunately I can only use 2 cards, so having 1 is kind of bad for your hand. I do know that. I may not know strategy in this game, but I do know common sense, some common sense stuff. I keep adjusting my mic because it's supposed to be like 6 inches in front of you, but I feel like it's always smacking me in the face, so it starts pissing me off. Ace deuce, if this was like a club here, I'd probably continue, but again, if I'm blocking my own flush, kind of same thing here on the $50 tournament. If this was different suits, I would continue, but I can't hit a flush, or it's harder to hit a flush, obviously, if I'm holding 2 of the diamonds in my hand. I need 3 diamonds on the board, and there's only 13 diamonds in the deck. If I'm stealing 4 of them, doesn't leave me many options left to hit my straight. This would be a wrap opportunity, but I think I need to be double suited, especially being under the gun here. Somersaults look good. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I also had maybe 1 or 2 drinks recently, so I didn't care because, like I said, I'm just having fun tonight. So I don't care too much. I mean, I'm not gonna play like an idiot, or at least attempt to play like an idiot. I'm gonna try to use some logic. I'm not just gonna throw away money. This is not cheap by any means. I'm gonna try to learn this game a little bit. But yeah, this is I played PLO back in the winter event back in January, February. I think I bubbled that tournament. There was, I think, 1 or 2 PLO tournaments. I ended up finishing in like 18th place and like 14 got paid. So I got pretty darn close to the money for a game that I really didn't know much strategy in. See, I mean, I was just looking up the, the starting hands. All right, I'm just gonna read this really quick. Just basic pot limit Omaha strategy. I was saying earlier, I planned on learning this game a little bit before tonight, but kind of procrastinated and got busy with work and never got around to it. I'm gonna keep betting here. 6-7's a straight. I mean, I could probably check this back, to be honest. He checked it twice to me, or 3 times to me, so I'm gonna bet here. Just get a call from an ace. I am blocking trip 9s. That's the only good news. Since I have it, obviously. Ace king, I would probably think about raising, but probably not. And I do not have much of a clock. I think I burned my clock out earlier when my internet went down. Yeah, the straight's the only thing I'm really worried about here. 6-7. Again, this is if you're new to pot limit Omaha like me, you the main difference between, well, obviously you get 4 cards compared to Texas Hold'em, you only get 2, but in Texas Hold'em you can just use 1 of your cards and 5 of the cards, or 4 of the cards on the board. But in pot limit Omaha you have to use 2 of the cards in your hand and 3 of the cards on the board. So even like this, even if you had just a 6 in your hand, you don't have a straight. You need to have either 6-5, 6-8, 6-7, or 6-9 in order to have an actual straight, which is a kind of interesting concept. Ace King suited here. Queen 5 is pretty much garbage for me, but I think I still can defend here and just hope for some spades or some straight cards. Flop top pair and a decent kicker, but obviously multi-way. You need to have a lot stronger hands in pot limit Omaha. So top pair, top kicker really doesn't mean that much. I could easily be up against multiple sets in combination hands, like straight cards, flush cards. He bet half pot and got a call. I could probably continue here, but I need backdoor outs, and I really don't. I have, I guess I do have some with the ace, with the spades. I do have the backdoor nut flush draw with the spades. I think that's just enough to call with. Now I have top 2 pair. Could still be crushed by, I don't have any diamonds, which sucks. No straight draw. See, I just don't think top 2 pairs is gonna be good enough. I'm up against a set way too often. I mean, I'm blocking some straights with my 5. Hey, it worked. He ended up checking. Let's see what he had here. Looks like he had 6-10-9 king, so he had top pair. He had 2 pair, kings and 6s, and that was it. So he opened under the gun, and he wasn't double suited. He had a pretty wide spread of cards here, so. But unfortunately, usually when I'm playing Texas Hold'em, I feel like I'm one of the best players at the table, but in pot limit Omaha, I have to assume that I'm the worst. So I kind of have to give credit to these people. I don't know if they're good or bad, but most people I don't think know pot limit Omaha. I think most people know it, but I don't think most people are good at it. I'm one of them. Ace Jack Queen 10, I think that's good enough. I would prefer to have 2 hearts. Not be sharing a spades, but a wrap hand like this. Ace, there's a lot of straights I can hit. For instance, if the board was like, you know, I flop King Jack, or even if I flop Queen Jack, I flop a 2 pair obviously with Queen Jack. But I also have a gut shot straight draw with the Ace 10. So I think that's why they call it a wrap type hand, but maybe using the terminology incorrectly, but I'm in the ballpark. Queens with the 6-5 suited. I think this is probably another good combination too, is like a decent pair. I'm going to defend here from the small, or that'd be big blind here. I think a big pair like that, and then like low suited connectors is probably good too. This guy's going for a decent sized bet here. I have a gut shot and that's about it, so I can't really continue here. Let's see, Ace King. Really not sure what to do with here. I think I can call. I don't want to be, like I said, I don't want to be sharing suits. Do have flush draw. But like I said, I'm blocking one of my clubs. And I don't even have the nut flush draw either. Got checked around on the flop. Hopefully it just does check around here on the turn as well. I don't mind betting here. I don't think I'm up against a full house just because it went checked around twice. And took it down. Alright, what does this say? A final PLO starting hand tip. If you're learning the game or simply want to rebuild your Omaha foundations, stick to playing only the very strong Omaha starting hands, which we're not going to do. What's the other hands? They're not on the list. I'd recommend a beginner to play would be four-way connected hands like 8, 9, 10, Jack. See? I wasn't wrong. That's what I was just talking about a second ago. Where did that go? Ace, 9, 10, Jack. Hands like they typically give you a strong hand on the flop. Either a very strong hand or a very weak hand, making it pretty easy to play. Don't play Ace, King, 4, 10. You're gonna start losing money. Okay. Okay, I can do that. On the $20 here, got aces, going to raise it up. I'm only got 10 big blinds, so I can't really do too much here. The 10-5 is pretty useless and unconnected, so I'm kind of relying heavily on just my aces. But I think if we compare this to No Limit Omaha, or No Limit Hold'em, I'm mixing my games up. I just got to go pretty much nuts with this. And, oh, he flopped a set of sevens. Ooh, he's got so many outs and he hits it. All right, busto for the 20. We're just going to close this one out. Bye-bye. We got 2 other tournaments to play and focus on, so I'm not going to worry about a $20 game right now. Jump back over the 200. I feel like I need plenty to learn here on the 200 and the 50, so I don't need to keep firing in a $20 tournament. These are also 6 max tournaments, so I'm only playing against 6 players, or I should say there's 6 players at the table, playing with 5 other players at the table, which means the action goes around really fast. Gotta make a lot of quick decisions. I'm down to just 2 tables now. It makes life a little bit easier. What else we got here? Kings versus aces and PLO is a mistake. What does that mean? Kings are another trouble hand for players? Really? From Omaha, or from Hold'em to Omaha, kings are weak. One pair rarely wins that showdown. That makes sense. And it's tough to get to showdown. That's fair. Gonna be raising this up. Double suited ace king. Again, kind of similar to that last hand. 5-10 is unconnected, unfortunately, but the ace 10 ace king's connected enough. 5 is connected to the ace, so I guess it's connected enough. Got an interesting hand. I feel like this is a raise. a wrap hand double suited. I'm gonna raise it just because I don't know this game. F it, let's go for it. I'm blocking aces and kings. If the flop's like 10 jack or something, I can just chip it all in. Getting snap called by 3 people though. Not fun. Oh my god, what a brick on this flop. I'm gonna check fold this, unfortunately. Utterly whiffed. I potted it, so I made it very expensive. I got snap called by 3 people, which is not good. This is the exact opposite board I was looking for. Unfortunately, when you get called by, when you raise huge and get called by 3 people, you're gonna most likely be sharing outs with the other players. So, you know, they probably have ace, king, queen, 10s in their hand. So most likely that's why the board completely whiffed. That's pretty painful to have such a sexy starting hand and completely whiff on that board though, but it is what it is. Jack's double suited. Just gonna call here. I mean, being double suited is good, but you obviously want the nut end of it, which would be an ace, ace of spades, 5 of spades, you know, king of diamonds, 6 of diamonds, or something like that. Pretty much whiffed on this board. Have some backdoor straights and flushes, or I'm sorry, 2 backdoor flushes, but I mean, we still got jacks. Jacks with 2 backdoor flushes. I think it might be good enough to call. We don't have any backdoor straights, so 6, 5, 8. I don't know if that's good enough to continue or not. Did pick up the flush draw and he goes 3rd pot bet. I think we can still call here, even though we're pretty much just drawing to the flush, and it's not even the nut flush, so it's probably not the best call here. Not really sure what to do, but I'm gonna have to fold to any bet here now. Yeah. Yep. Oh well. Flop 2 pair in the 200 here. Now we got 3 pair, which is not that great because obviously the spades come in. I don't need to blow up this pot anymore just because I don't want to be calling too many bets when I don't have any spades to even block spades. I can still call though. I'm blocking 8s, pocket 8s. I'm really only losing to a flush or a set of 7s. And we take it down. Looks like he had kind of a wrap type hands to pair. He had 2 pair 7s and 8s and an up and down straight draw, so he had a pretty solid hand too, but he had 0 spades as well. For that larger sizing, I think I can fold here. He's pretty short, so he's just gonna be ripping on the flop. If this was double suited, I'd probably continue. Queen deuce 9-8, pretty disconnected, folding. Yeah, like I was saying earlier, like these hands, these top 30 hands are obviously are really pretty, but we're playing a 6 max, which means I need to be playing a lot looser and playing a lot more hands, and don't have much opportunity to play super tight. See, like right here, you know, in a 9-handed game, I'd probably would fold this, but only 4-handed right now. I don't think I have much of a choice, and I need to open this up. Got one suited, pair, ace-9 from the cutoff. I think that's fine as a raise. Pretty shit flop. Just gonna have to check this back. Only have 9s against 3 players, so that's not good. And just gonna be check folding here. We do have a gut shot, need the 10. But gonna be check folding this. I think one of the things about playing a new game that you're not used to, like playing tight, is a good idea. This guy just limps in, gonna limp back. Just have a pair of 10s here. Backdoor flushes though. Backdoor spades and backdoor clubs. I could go for a check raise if he decides to check. Or bet, I should say. Decided to check. I'm just going to check this down. One pair usually isn't good enough for a pot limit Omaha, but since he checked it 3 times, I was going to say if he bet, I might call him. Ace 6-4. I could probably raise this if this is folded to me. I'm going to fold it though. I could probably 3-bet this. It might be a 3-bet hand, but I'm pretty sure that's just a pure bluff. Picked up our buddy Kneecap Buffet. Seen him do some wild stuff, so this should be fun. Him being on my left in a pot limit Omaha game. My Wi-Fi went down again. God damn it. Not my Wi-Fi, I keep calling my Wi-Fi, but I keep getting this stupid message. I don't know how to handle it. Whenever you get this, your current location is outside of Michigan, it's looking for a Wi-Fi. And click on this geolocation bullshit. You click on that link and it takes you to a missing page. Good job, Michigan. PokerStars Michigan, you guys nailed it. Oh, it worked. I mean, I'm playing. I'm gonna have to get a new Wi-Fi dongle. So bullshit. Alright, pretty garbage hand, even though it's a small bet. There's nothing connected here whatsoever, so I'm just folding it. I feel like there's just enough things to apply from Texas Hold'em to Omaha. Just enough stuff. Blockers and ranges, like those still exist. They're different, but they still, the same like logic behind them apply. How are we doing here? This obviously I was a little bit late. I've only been playing this 200 for about an hour. Started at 8 o'clock. It's almost getting closer to 10 already. I don't know why these tournaments started later today. Jack's double suited with the King 10. That's pretty good, I would say. I don't know if it's a 3-bet hand though. But against the button, I probably will 3-bet it. He's been raising the button a couple times, so. I do not have Poker Tracker, which is the standard. I'm gonna bet pretty big here. King 10's pretty good for my 3-bet range. Plus I have obviously tons of equity. 2 pair, kings, backdoor flush draw, backdoor straight draw. I don't mind going straight, kind of brutal here. He could be picking up a lot of stuff too, but he's just gonna go ahead and fold, so. I feel like I played that one pretty well. Kings suited. 1 suit, I should say. 9-3 is pretty disconnected. But being on the button here, I think I can still raise this. Raise it small at least. And if I get 3-bet, I'll just fold. Need a 10 for the gut shot straight here. Got backdoor flush draw, even though I'm blocking one of my outs. I don't mind just checking this back. He goes pot here. I'm just gonna call. I have a flush draw. I still have kings, but obviously I can still be crushed by. Oh, flush gets there too. Straight 2. Obviously, if he has 9-10, he already flopped the nuts, and I'm drawing dead. Clubs get there too, so I think I might just have to fold this. I only have pair of kings, unfortunately. Not sure about this hand, but I'm gonna raise it and see what happens. It's not double suited, but ace king 10. I mean, your hand, if you don't have double suited, I'm gonna go assume. I don't mind checking back here. I'm gonna assume that not being double suited is gonna be super painful, because like something like this, especially if I was double suited, I would have at least one backdoor flush draw to go back with my hand, but I don't. I'm just gonna check back here again. I just have top pair. That's usually not good enough against 2 players. Don't have hearts, don't have a straight draw. I think I can call a bet if he makes it decent size, something medium. I'll call maybe 4 bigs and under. I do have the nuts right now, king 10. Did hit the gut shot. Gonna go big here. All flushes missed too, so I don't mind going for it here. Against 2 players, I'm gonna hope that somebody has something that I can call with. This guy probably just has king 10 as well. But, yep, chop chop. Surprised he checked the river. When it went check check on flop and turn, I'm pretty surprised to see him check there. But I mean, he's checking into 2 players, so it's fine because I expect 2 players to bet. At least one of them would bet. I got the nut flush draw here with, what do we got? Just a pair of 3s? Yeah, I think that's all we have. Ooh, we hit the nut flush. I was gonna say we have the nuts again, but the board paired, unfortunately, so we could easily be up against a set, or a full house, I should say, but it was blind versus blind, so that's unlikely. And the flop was checked around. Ace Queen 10. I'm gonna kind of treat this like poker and just say like the offsuit version is a raise. Could be wrong, but we're gonna feel this one out. Not sure what to do here. I have like 0 equity. I think I just shut down. I have a backdoor flush draw. I don't have a pair or nothing. Went for it pre-flop, and I don't think I can really continue there. I almost decided to bet pot, which might have been super painful, but I feel like if you're bluffing, you need to have a lot of equity on the flop. Have a lot of backdoor stuff. I'm gonna call. This is probably a fold. I only got one suited. But a lot of straight potential. And another flop that pretty much whiffed completely. Have a gut shot to the nuts if a 7 hits. But with 3 players, I don't think I'm going to get there. Unless it's Donnie Doodles here decides to check and make it tiny. He bets big, so I got to fold. On the $50, got aces. Down to 40 big blinds already. I haven't even really played a hand. That's kind of surprising. Don't have clubs, don't have spades, don't have really a pair or straight draw or nothing. I'm just going to check this back to kind of pot control. I don't think I need to blow this pot up too much. Seems a little ridiculous to be doing that. I can easily be up against trip 4s now. You bet half pot. I can probably call 1 bet here. But I'm gonna try the tighter option. Not sure exactly what to do there. I have no clubs. Yeah, I don't really have anything here. He called a raise so he could have pocket 8s, 8-10, 10-4, 10-8. Like when your opponent has 4 cards, he just has so many different combinations of hands they could have. I don't know. I feel like I think that's a fine fold, to be honest. Ace Jack Queen 4. F4 is so just disconnected. Even though these first three are sexy, I think the 4 just kind of ruins it for the rest of us. Got Ace 10, Jack 5 double suited. Decided to raise it up from the hijack. Picked up 2 pair here. Gonna c-bet. It's a pretty dry board. And only against 1 opponent here. Do have backdoor flush draws too, both of them. Yeah, that would be enough common sense to know that's a really, really strong hand. It's probably not that great of a hand pre-flop, obviously, but if you flop 2 pair and have 2 backdoor flushes, I guarantee that's strong. I don't have any backdoor straights. That's the only thing that makes the hand weak, but this would probably play pretty well as a check raise too. But got another double suited hand. Unfortunately, the 6 is kind of hanging out on its own. Oh, go raise it up again. Flop 2 pair. Size up just. Yeah, go 3rd pop bet here. I don't have diamonds or hearts. Improved to aces and jacks, which is nice, but diamonds peel in. Straight's not really possible right now. We're going to check this back and just check call down, I think turn and river. Just hope he doesn't have diamonds. Seven comes in. I am blocking the straight with the 10. I'm going to bet here. Half pot, I think, to get some value from hands. I think he would have bet the turn with the diamonds, so I'm not too afraid of that now. Could be up against a set, obviously, but I feel like top 2 pairs still pretty good. Blind versus blind. Let's see what he had. He had ace king 7-5, so he had just had top pair top kicker. I'm sorry, he had aces and sevens. Flop pretty good here. Raised, I'm sorry, I'm from the small blind. Flop trip aces here. I'm gonna go for a check raise. Fortunately, went check back, so I'm gonna bet here. Just betting small, obviously I don't need tons of protection. Clubs would have bet on the flop, I think. So I'm not too afraid. I'm just gonna go for it here. Could have Jack 10, which would be pretty sick, but I'm probably supposed to bet a little bit smaller. Probably don't need to go pot on that one, because obviously I'm really only getting called by worse Jack 10 or 2 clubs, but I feel like either one of those would have bet on the turn, so I wasn't too afraid of that kind of stuff. Could be wrong though. Hey George, there's my PLO guy. Are you the one telling me how to play in the winter event? I used to play NLO 7+ four-handed. It's a fun, wild game where if you don't flop a boat, you will never be good. Wow. Yeah, that sounds crazy. If you don't flop a boat. No limit Omaha. I mean, that's insane. I didn't even know that was a game. Sevens plus, it's a fun one. Yeah, jeez, oh Pete's, yeah. I don't think that's one of the game in the 8-game master game. And here's our buddy. Good current location is outside Michigan. I'm in Michigan. Go F yourself, you bitch. That's so frustrating. I'm connected to the internet. Go to hell. All right, 5-minute breaks either way. I need some water. I am parched. I will see you guys here in a second. Okay, almost back from break here. I don't know if I'll be able to play or not. I'm still getting this current location is outside Michigan crap. I'm gonna jump on Amazon and I guess order another one of these Wi-Fi dongle thingies. This is super frustrating. My goal is to have a very nice, clean, organized, well-produced live stream production. I try to do the best of the best that I can represent myself with, and whenever I have technical issues, it frustrates the shit out of me. I'm like, well, this doesn't look good. I'm having fun with it. It's not that big a deal, but obviously. Yeah, I'm just gonna buy another one of these Wi-Fi thingies. I'm just overdue for a new computer. I think that's the end of the story. Like I just gonna have to chip in and buy a new one. I just started pricing out a new one recently. I am by trick. Well, obviously for this stuff, I need a pretty decent computer too to run all my gear, the graphics and live stream and all that crap, computer, camera, whatever. But for my career, I'm also into pretty much the same stuff, so I need a pretty powerful computer to handle the graphics and 3D software and editing software. I need really strong stuff for that, so it makes sense that I have a really powerful computer. I don't know if you guys know much about computers, but if you have any good suggestions in mind and where to get one. There's a place not too far from me called Micro Center. They have really good computers. You can just order all your parts there and build your own, which I've done 10 years ago. I don't know if I'm going to do that again though. Is this a Wi-Fi adapter? That's not it. Yeah, this thingy. This is what, I don't know if this is what is failing on my computer recently. It might be these Wi-Fi adapters. You just plug it in and it is essentially Wi-Fi, but the thing is so darn small. Like, how can you expect to get internet off of that thing? But yeah, your phone's pretty darn small too, and that works fine. So yes, I don't know if that's what I need. But obviously I've been streaming for, what, a year and a half or something now, and I've had almost hardly any issues. Ace King with the 9. Unfortunately, I'm rainbow, so I could probably still defend here. Hopefully flop some sets or 2 pairs or something. God, I wish I had a club. If this was the king clubs, I'd have a royal flush. I did flop a... I mean, the ace of clubs is pretty important to have here too, obviously, to be blocking the flushes, but against so many players, it's hard to block all the flushes. I think I just need to bet here, though. I do have the ace of clubs to block the nut flush. Well, now I have a set of 9s too, so I'm just gonna start firing. I feel like I have strong enough hand to start piling in. And just gonna take it down there. Queens here, single suited. I feel like in Omaha, you definitely don't want a random card that is completely disconnected from the rest of your hands, so I'm just gonna fold this. In the $50 though, I do have just single suited here with the diamonds, but you know, pretty good wrap opportunities. I'm getting another short stack here. I'm just going to call. I don't think it's good enough to 3-bet. Flop 2 pair with the gut shot, which is pretty much near the nuts, I would say. He obviously could be near up against a set of 3s. Obviously, I'm blocking set of jacks and set of 9s. This could be a check raise. I'm already getting pretty short here. I want to check raise it. I don't have a backdoor flush, which is kind of painful. I'm just going to go for this here. If I'm up against a set, it's kind of painful, but I do have a gut shot to kind of go with it if I hit a 10. It's probably not the best play without heart, club, or diamond. But since it's rainbow, I think I can do this. Uh, 10 here, 15 here. I had about 30 back. Stacked to pot would be about 2 to 1. I'd be jamming the turn anyways. It's probably not the best or worst. I mean, I'm not going to guess at if it was good or not. I don't even know if it's good or not, and if I play with Texas Hold'em, but I don't mind guessing here. Ace King, this guy on my left's been sitting out, which I just noticed. Already down to 22,000. What's the starting stack here? Let's play this hand out real quick. Backdoor flush, Ace King off with the pair. I'm just gonna check this. I do have a gut shot. Yeah, I'm just gonna check. You can get there though. Ace King, hit the gut shot. Have the nuts right now. I'm gonna raise it. Want to get value from a lot of hands and flush draw as well. Charge the flush draw. And he's just gonna fold. All right. I mean, this $50 is a pretty new tournament. I mean, we haven't been playing that long. Time to start. It's been only running for an hour. Started at 9. It's already 10 o'clock here in Detroit. So yeah, I'm 33rd out of 69, so right in the middle. We started with 25,000 in chips. I am at 26, so just above starting stack. Got a mini raise here. Got a call for that price, even though we don't really like it. We're not going to hit too many flops we like. Top pair, but that's not enough to continue. Need a straight draw. Just gonna check fold this. Don't even have a good kicker. Too many players in the pot to go crazy. But yeah, so 36 out of 69, 102 entries. Got a long way to go here. Looking around 2,000 for first. Then if we jump back over to the 200, doing actually pretty decent in this. I feel like I'm making okay decisions. Hard to tell when don't play the game. But 16th out of 33, halfway through the field. Late registration ends in an hour, so this has still got a while too. I joined a little later, but this has been running for 2 hours. I'm just gonna fold here. So right now we have 78 entries halfway through the field right now. 11 places paid. 3,600 for first. So another tournament, got a long way to go in. But starting stack here was 50,000. I'm doing pretty good at 94,000. So I'm not busting out immediately, which is what I feared. But there's going to be some pretty strong players in here that actually know how to play Pot Limit Omaha. So it's gonna be tough. Yeah, definitely some good players I've played with tons of times in the normal Texas Hold'em games. Flop the boat here in the 50, Jack 5, flops 5-5 Jack, pretty nice. Just gonna check this back. Spicy on the button here, decides to check back. Just gonna call here. Go for a big raise here. And he calls and mucks, so nice hand. Got a big hand brewing here too. And looks like we're gonna knock out a player. Turn the nuts. I'll review that hand in a second here. Knocked out our buddy Kneecap Buffet. Let's see, top pair, good kicker against the big blinds range. I'm gonna go for a third pot bet here. Kind of standard what I'd do in Texas Hold'em. Do have a backdoor nut flush draw as well. He goes for the raise. 4, I'm getting 3-1. I think I have to call here. I do have a back door. Actually, I had 2 back doors. I don't think I'm going anywhere. Could easily be up against a set or 2 pair. Straight gets here, but I do pick up the nut flush draw, so I'm never folding. He's pretty short here, so he's just gonna jam, and I'm gonna have to call. And just hopefully hit a diamond. Yes, let's go. He's probably not gonna like that, but I had a pretty monster hand. I don't think I was going anywhere. He had jacks and 8s on the turn, so I had plenty of outs. I could have hit a, well, he did have 8s, but I could have hit an at least an ace to chop, I think, a king. We had a pretty similar hand, actually. The only difference was my diamonds. But yeah, pretty big hand there. But yeah, the hand right before that, knocked out kneecap buffet. I turned the nut flush, and he just jammed into me, and I called. So that was nice. Uh, 10th out of 32. In a tournament I don't specialize in, I'll take that. I'll take a top 10. He limped here. I think I can just limp behind. Have a gut shot, backdoor flush draw. That's about it. Probably call one bet. Pot's only 3 big blinds, so I could probably just call here. Get there on the turn there, have the nuts. This is kind of interesting turn or river because I have a flush, but it's a 5 high flush. Kind of just gonna do like kind of a block bet, I think. I get raised here, see what kind of sizing he goes with. Flush over flush would be pretty sick, but I think for that sizing he only doubled it, so I gotta call here. Just hope he doesn't have clubs, and he does. He made it pretty small though. I don't think I can go anywhere for that sizing. I bet 2, he bet 5 into a pot of what he bet here. Yeah, he only bet 10 into a pot of 26, so yeah, I was getting tons of odds, and obviously have a flush. There's a straight on the board too. I don't expect him to be going too wild with that, but unfortunate. He had, let's see, he had ace 7, so he had a straight too. Yeah, he had a pretty good hand there. We both had very good hands. His was just slightly better by the river. Sorry, I've way behind on the chat. Sorry, I didn't see that, guys. I'm kind of busy here. Raised pre-flop here with the ace queen jack. Got top 2 pair here. I am against. I think I can check this back. I am out of position here. I could be easily up against a set. I'm just gonna check call this down. I think I don't have spades, unfortunately. Hopefully spades miss here. I'm gonna have to check call again. Gonna pick it up though. Queens, yeah, let's see what he had there. He had pocket kings. All right, chat. Sorry, guys. Let's see, Q reviews. Oh man, I just got kicked out of Michigan again. God damn it. All right, well, good time. I'll chat with you guys. My internet's going in and out. Q, yeah, buddy, what's up, man? How you doing? Get you a power spec from Micro Center. Yep, that's what I think I might do. We will see, though. Wayne says, I have a great recommended. I'll send you some links for pre-built. Great warranty and customer service. Just built a monster for my biz. Oh, cool, man. Yeah, definitely send me that. I'd love to see that. I am speccing out like an i9. Sorry, I'm hoping my internet comes back. Yeah, speccing out a nice like i9 with like maybe a 3090 graphics card. Unfortunately, I can't do anything here. I just have to wait for my internet to come back. Well, not my internet, Wi-Fi. Big difference. Oops. I hit the wrong button. Oh my god, everything goes down. I got that back again. I don't know what's going on with my Wi-Fi. I think I need to unplug it and plug it back in, but unfortunately if I unplug... Let me unplug my Wi-Fi real quick. If I unplug my router, I don't think it's my router because my internet's working. Obviously, I can see people playing and I can talk to you guys. My stream's running, so it's not my internet. This is the dumbest shit ever. I mean, I can close and reopen our buddy PokerStars here. Turn location services on and off. I'm just gonna get blinded out here until this pops back on. Jump back to the chat real quick. Looks like I'm back at least. Yeah, I'm back. Okay, that's so lame. All right, where were we? Yeah, definitely send me your specs, Wayne. Because I was looking at the graphics cards, the 3090, I think just dropped and starting to drop in price to something a little bit more reasonable. You know, something like 2,000, which is still astronomical, but I think I saw some of that are like 1,800, 1,900. And then obviously once you buy out the rest of the computer, it's going to be pretty much along the lines of like 4,000. I just need to upgrade everything because I don't know anybody that was watching yesterday. I was explaining that I was let's see, kings here, flush draw, gut shot, straight draw, 3 and a 5. I think I had to call one. Missed there. Just check fold. Yeah, my PC's so old that I had to, my Bluetooth, not my Bluetooth, the USB 3 ports just aren't updated. They just don't work well enough. So like I got a Quest 2 Oculus headset that won't run in my old ports. My new camera didn't run in my new port, so I had to buy a brand new card that I had to install into my motherboard yesterday, and that seemed to fix it. But that just goes to show how old my computer is. The USB 3 ports are just garbage. I don't know why this is frozen. There we go. I don't have stats on these guys because obviously it's a little bit different for this game, but this guy's been raising every friggin' hand and it's starting to tilt me. Could probably 3-bet him sometimes, but I don't think it's strong enough to do it. To be fair, he's probably raising specifically because the guy on my left is sitting out. Jump back over here. All right, still got more to catch up on. Q Review says, I'm running the Matrix City demo. It has problems on the large city, but I can run the small city pretty well. Yeah, I gotta get going on to that for sure. I keep talking about my computer. It's hard not to talk about. It will not run that demo, so I'm not even bothering downloading it. I did download Unreal Engine 5. I'm gonna start playing with that. A little bit, but I can't download like the big demos, the big city demos. That city demo is like 90 gigabytes. I don't even have room on my hard drives to handle that thing. That's insane. Moon Lady 108, you playing Omaha tonight? Man, I've learned it's a lot harder than it looks. Good luck. Thank you, Moon Lady. Moon Lady says, hey, Q. Gonna be raising it up here. Got pocket aces. Got one suit. This guy's pretty short here. Just gonna seat bet here. Wish I had spades, that would have been nice. It's probably not the best 3-bet hand since it's only one suited. I don't have backdoor hearts, so I'm kind of screwed, but yeah, I was gonna say this guy's so short. I don't think I have much of a choice here. 5 into 40, yeah, I don't think I can go anywhere. I'm blocking some flush draws. Looks like he has jacks, 7-6. That happened way too quick. I'm gonna have to replay that one. I don't know what happened there. He said he had 80% on the turn. Did he get lucky on the turn? Yes, he did get lucky on the turn. Okay, I just wanted to make sure I didn't misplay that, but I did have him beat. He got lucky on the turn. I got lucky on the river. Sorry, let me bring it back up here in a second. Playing too many hands. Only 4-handed right now here in this tournament, but get back to that hand in a second. That was an interesting one. Raising it up pre-flop. I'm gonna check this back. I got a pretty weak ace. Jack's not that great of ace. I don't have any backdoor flush draws. Do have a gut shot straight draw. I need a 3 with my ace 4. And jacks to go with my ace, so I think I can still call this. He sized up a little bit, but I'm gonna call one. Queen comes in. Do not have any more straight draw or flush draw to go with that, so I'll probably just check fold this. He just checks back, so I'm just gonna check it. See what he does here. He had 2 pair. Okay. All right, so let's go back to that hand that happened really, really fast. I had aces pre-flop. I 3-bet him. He just had jacks. He flopped just a pair of 7s, and he jammed. He turned 2 pairs, 7s and 6s, but I turned 5s and aces. So that happened really fast, but that's how I end up winning that hand. Meanwhile, on the $50 game, I have a double flush draw here. Just a pair of jacks, which is not that great. I'm gonna pot it. Need a heart or a spade here. I don't have a straight draw, so I could be drawing pretty thin here. I feel like this is something I'd do in no limit. Hold 'em. I don't have a straight. Do I have? I just have a pair of jacks. All right, got there with hearts at least. I'm just gonna bet half again. He thought for a long time, so I'm trying to just get him to call with like 2 pair here. Size down, but he still ended up folding. All right. Feel like I'm learning this game pretty fast here. Doing halfway decent in both tournaments. 11th out of 32 in the 200 and 23rd out of 73 in the 50. Picked up this Jay Charette guy. I've never played with him in No Limit, I don't think. But he's in both of the Pot Limit Omaha games, so he might be Pot Limit Omaha specialist or some shit. But he's raising pretty much every hand in the $50 game, so let's see if he continues to do so in the 200. Nines and fours here. Two chances to set. I almost said set a flop. Flop I set. I think I have to defend here, even though this is probably pretty weak. Got a flush draw at least. Still gonna be checking. I'm sorry, flush draw. I flopped the flush. This is how much you don't know a game when you flop a flush and you just don't even recognize you flopped a flush. That's pretty sick. That's pretty funny. I swear I had a flush draw. I don't know where I see a flush at, but all right. Just gonna bet big here and hopefully he has a lower flush, which is unlikely, but actually no, I just noticed that the board's paired too. Sorry, I'm playing this other table at the same time. Actually betting here big is probably a bad idea since the board's paired. I could easily be crushed by a boat. But he's thinking about it, so this is a probably a thin value bet in Omaha. I have a flush draw, that's too funny. All right, here we go again. Aces that are double suited. And when I check this, which hands to play in pot limit Omaha, that was in the list. So I would say this is probably a good 3-bet hand, especially against this guy that's been raising like crazy. So I'm just gonna start jamming against him. We're just gonna go all the way no matter what he does here. This is probably a raise, but against, I'm getting the feeling that this guy knows what he's doing, so I'm not gonna play too crazy against him. I don't wanna get 3-bet against someone that actually knows how to play the game. See, he raised. I may not know pot limit Omaha that well, but I know poker, damn it. And trust me, it's not that different. It's the same psychological crap as Texas Hold'em. Got deuces and threes here in the big blind. Gonna be defending a raise. I wonder if I could even raise this hand against small blind. But we're not gonna do that. Went set mining for free and missed, so I don't think we're going too much farther. Yep, lost the tens. Yeah, this game moves very fast. As soon as that hand is over, they immediately, like, they show the hand, then it's over. You have like split second to figure out what you lost to. It's kind of frustrating. I wish it was just a slightly bit longer, especially in Omaha. Raise with pocket kings here. Honestly, I'd probably just end up folding this. And this looks like a 10 tight fold. I do have a gut shot, but I think without a heart and without any other like big backdoor stuff, I mean, I did have a gut shot I can probably call, but without a heart, it's really hard to do that. Again, he would have to have 2 hearts in his hand for him to have a flush. So another heart on the turn really doesn't make that big of a difference. I think I can defend here with kind of a wrap type hand. Need to flop 2 pair to feel good, but we don't, so we fold. Yeah, I could probably still call here with the kings, but I don't mind just folding. I could easily already be crushed by 2 pair or set or anything like that kind of crap, so I don't mind just taking the more conservative route. After all, what did this just say? The worst hand is to play like pocket kings. Let's see. Bad hands to avoid in PLO. Kings versus aces. Kings are another trouble hand for players. Kings are weak for the same reason aces are weak. 1 pair rarely wins at showdown. It's tough to get to showdown. I'm reading this right here. So, yeah. So I folded kings. I'm actually using what I've learned on the internet for my advantage. Moonley says, thanks, Rye, for replaying the hand so I can figure out what the hell happened. Yeah, it happens really quick. I had to replay it for myself. As George just said, I had a full boat. 9's full. Clearly, I didn't even see that. Let's rewind here. Okay, I see. Yeah, okay. I swear to God, I did not even see that. I just saw the flush. I was like, oh, I have a flush. I get why you're laughing now. Okay. I see. Very funny, George. Yeah, it's pretty embarrassing. Hey, man. It's a game I never play, and I'm playing 6-handed at 2 of them. I'm going to make stupid mistakes. I did not see the full house. 9's full of 6s. I have 9s here. I didn't even see that. That's insane. That's hilarious. I just saw the flush. I just saw the blue. I'm like, I flopped the flush. I was laughing at that. That's crazy. Yeah, I mean, I would have bet that way either way. So it didn't change my betting. I didn't call. I didn't get called either way. That's too funny. That's Omaha in a nutshell. Hey, in my defense, I've watched the pros play pot limit Omaha on TV or whatever, and they take a second to figure out what the hell they have. Like if two players are drawn to different draws. You're like, oh, you need this card, but not this card, because I got that card, and like literally figuring it out loud. So if the pros struggle with it, I can't imagine how good I'm going to be with it, but that's awesome. All right, what do I have here? I have a king. I have kings and 3s. Don't have a flush draw though, and a bad kicker, so I'm just gonna fold. Yeah, this is happening way too fast for my brain to comprehend. Checking my option here in the 200. He leads here. I'm just gonna call. I have top pair. Decent kicker with the queen. Got 2 pair now, but the club comes in. He does check this. He checks the club, which makes you think he doesn't have it. Top 2 pair here. He checked 2 times, so we're just gonna go half pot here. Could probably size up, so it's a pretty small pot. Let's see, ace king suited. Probably fold this. Probably pretty close, but that deuce 3 is pretty garbage. All right. Well, that's why I'm playing this game for fun, right? This is all good fun. I have to say that it's for fun. So when I make mistakes, I can get away with it. But I was playing for fun. You said I didn't have a full house and fold. That could have been bad. Also to that pot limit Omaha example I was just given, never forget that famous hand. Everybody's just limping this. I'm just gonna limp it. That famous hand with Phil Ivey in the main event when there was like 20 players left. This was like probably a decade ago now, but he accidentally folded a flush and he didn't even recognize it. And he's Phil friggin' Ivey, and he made a mistake. What do we got here? We have an up and downer. Need an ace or a 9 to hit, but unfortunately I have an ace in my hand, so I'm blocking one of my outs. But I can hit ace or a queen for a gut shot, or a 10. So I have kind of a wrap hand. Kinda. For that sizing though, he goes pot size. I don't know if I can still continue here. I probably could still continue actually. I'm not sure, but I'm going to. I'm not sure, but I'm going to. I probably need to have a backdoor flush draw to really go with this at least. Or a pair, for heaven's sakes. I don't have that. But I feel like if I hit any of these 3 cards, I'm golden. He goes pot bet twice. I can't continue here. I really needed a backdoor flush draw to go with it. Ace King offsuit and then deuce 3. Now this is a perfect pot limit. Well, not perfect, but pot limit Omaha 8s or better hand where there's a low hand as well, which makes the game even more confusing. Imagine if I was playing 8s or better right now. Oh my god, I'd throw up. That's even more difficult because you got to figure out 2 different hands that win. So this is probably not a good over limping hand, but it's cheap enough. It was $1, $2. Ace queen 5-5. So I don't like. I feel like this is a good hand, but I don't want to do it too often when I can't even get a flush. I don't think you want to be playing too many rainbow hands. I feel like double suited's the way to go. Double suited better than that though. That's a pretty crappy double suited hand. What are we thinking about over here, south line? Whiffed on this board. Could probably lead this turn, but not in this game. The thing is, I was afraid you would fold to a raise when you have a boat. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't. That could have been bad. I'm glad I noticed at least a flush. And then he said, yeah, I saw that too. Hard to see the forest through the trees. It's a great way to put it. Great way to put it, Moon Lady. Moon Lady. Georgia, but they should probably slow the turn and river and the showdown because I don't get to sweat the hand. Yeah, they go pretty darn quick. Pretty darn quick. What song was I thinking about there? Moon River? Is that how it goes? Moon River? Is that a song? Moon River? Moon River. No, it sounds like the theme to a James Bond movie or something. Oh, it's gonna bother me now. What's that from? He's the one with the golden touch. Is that a James Bond song? Goldfinger. There we go. Moon Lady. You guys come here to get serenaded. No, you come here to watch bad decisions in poker. Raising up with the ace queen double suited. Unfortunately, wrong color on this flop. A gut shot to the nuts, but that's about it. Just gonna check fold this time. I don't think I can do too much here. Have a pair of aces, but even that I'm gonna check down. Not gonna get value from too much, and not really beating much either. That was just had a pair of aces there. No flush. Let's see. Ace 6, no. 3, no. Queen, no. Any straight, no. Just an ace. That's all I saw. This guy on my left's been sitting out the entire tournament, but I think he built a big stack really fast. Flop the joint here. I'm gonna just check this back. I think I'm trying enough board. Gotta bet a little bit. I do have picked up the nut flush draw too. Go kind of big here. Trying to get called from a 9 by a 9. That happened really quick. I turned my head for 2 seconds. What happened? Let's see what happened. I bet and he called. He had kings. Oh wow. Pocket kings snap call. But I flopped straight with the 5-6. Meanwhile, I have pocket queens. I raised pre-flop versus the big blind here. Not a good run out though. All I have is queens. And not much to go with it, but for that small sizing, I think I can still call. I think did I bet? I raised pre-flop, but I think I went check on the flop. He bet really small here again. I got a call. He bet $2 into an $8 pot. I don't think I can fold there. Raise it up with 2 pair jacks and 9s. I call it 2 pair, but it's not actually 2 pair. Need a 10 for the low end of the straight. Board's not connecting with me too much here. And we're just gonna fold here. Don't think I continue. Just a gut shot, no flush draw. Gonna raise it up here with the ace, king, queen, 2 clubs. Sitting in 12th out of 24 here. Just jump over lobby, 11 places paid, so 12 spots to go, 13 spots to go. Got called out from the small blind. We just whiffed this board. I'm just gonna check it back here. 6-8. He goes big sizing here. I have absolutely nothing. Gonna go away. I don't think I can defend this hand. Pretty garbage. King, deuce, 5, 8, 2 spades, fold. just checking out the specs you just sent me, Wayne. For a new computer. That is pretty much what I was kind of looking for. And my build came out to be $5,000 too. So yeah, 3090 Core i9. I would probably gonna try to get to 64 gigs of RAM. I probably don't need too much more hard drive space since I already have mine, but yeah, NVMe SSD. Oh yes, 2 terabyte. Ooh, that's sexy. Yeah, thanks for sending that to me for sure. 5-minute break. I need to stretch it out a little bit, drink some water, and I'll see you guys here in a second. Thank you. Okay. I'm kind of back. Well, I thought I was back, but I'm not. Ugh. This thing is killing me. God bless America. Hard to play poker when it won't let you play. Just saying that I'm sitting out. Guess I'm not playing poker anymore. This is frustrating. Location services is on. Network connected to network. Wi-Fi is on. Just getting blinded out. Jump back on. I'll jump back on when this works. Hold on. Well, I don't know what's going on. I don't know if my Wi-Fi, that dongle, is dead or not, but I can't play. It's been, it usually jumps back on. George asks if I set up a VPN. I'm gonna play on my laptop, but obviously I can't stream that to at least play these tournaments. But VPNs do not work. You can't even have them installed on your computer. They are that strict on VPNs. So unfortunately, that's not an option. At least for Michigan, I'm imagining it'd be the same way for PokerStars Europe. Their software is exactly the same. I'm trying to download PokerStars on my PC, my laptop right now to at least play there, but I've unplugged my stuff 10 times. I've turned off location services 10 times, turned it back on, Wi-Fi on and off. I had this problem yesterday too. I'm just gonna order a new Wi-Fi thing. I don't know. I'll jump back on. I'm just gonna keep it on break here. If I do am able to get back on, I'll jump back on, but not looking too hot right now. It usually is able to solve itself, and it still might. I've closed and reopened about 10 different times. But this is bullshit. Unfortunately, I don't have a control over the situation right now. But I need to at least play the game because I'm losing money. It's not doing too hot. I was doing pretty good in both these tournaments, so to bust out this way would be pretty sick. So I need to get my laptop running at least so I can play there. But yeah, I'm gonna stay on break here. If I am able to jump back on, I'll jump back on. But for now, I'm gonna see you guys later. But if you want to hang out and see if I come back on, maybe I'll say goodbye later. But see ya.